very athletic in high school all the way up through college, and then with a very tedious work schedule and working a lot of days and eating very poorly, gained a tremendous amount of weight, and finally woke up one day and was just like, I'm kind of done with this, and started running what I could. Ended up meeting up with one of my colleagues who sort of got me into the whole running. And his philosophy was, if you're going to run, you might as well take the test, which is a race. He's like, imagine if you go to college and you never test yourself, how would you know how you do? So I got into running by starting with 5Ks and went into 7 marathons in my first year. And then I kind of got bored with that and decided, okay, this whole triathlon thing was great. That led to ultra running, and it's kind of how I got into it. Ultra running is typically racing over 30 miles. So when you look at those races, anything about that 30-mile mark, I've done up to the 150 and 200-mile mark. It's the battle between the mind and the body, because the body is weak, tends to be weak, but it's much stronger than what the mind allows it to. So through the running, I think I've really, learned to try to have the mental discipline to tell the body, you can do more. The longest continuous is just over 100 miles in Antarctica, and it was about 22 and a half hours. So I think it was about 107 miles, and continuously, yeah. Dr. Krabak has been really along the entire journey of my ultra racing. He's seen me from, I believe it was the Gobi Desert on, where we met amidst horrible winds and heat and dry conditions where skin's cracking. And I've seen him at, I believe, almost every race that I've done of the many that I've done. When you're in the middle of a race and there's digestive issues amongst everybody, and you have people throwing up, and other digestive tract is not working well. So just a wealth of knowledge and advice. Some of it is he has the right medicines. He also at various times has been a sanity check for myself, where he's like, I think you need an IV. You're out there, you've been in 100+ degree temperature all day, you think you're fine, but he noticed you're slurring your speech a little, you're just kind of not there. And then I think the last thing is just kind of the he's become a very good friend of mine, that emotional aspect, because sometimes when you're out there physically depleted, you're also emotionally depleted. And I think that's probably been the best parts, as a friendship's been formed out of it. One of the advantages of knowing Dr. Krabak has been that he understands what I'm going through, because he's seen it firsthand. I view him as very much a partner to what I'm trying to achieve from a personal goal. Thank you to Dr. Krabak for being my physiatrist and for seeing me for more than the miles that I run.